I guess we don't use this chat window. Boom, down it goes. So let's go ahead and go live. I guess we are now live. Do you folks see me here? Sorry for the delay. So I'm getting set for some wait. The volume's up. Hang on. Boom. So okay. Clearly it's been so long since I last live streamed. YouTube has changed the way you do live streaming. I mean, it's not really complicated. It's just like new windows, new buttons you gotta click. So I was sitting there like, why is it right now, first live stream in forever, I get all waylaid by this? But you guys can see me. Hopefully you can. We are live. Oh, the chat is working. Okay, just one sec. Let me get that grabbed here. I'm gonna put it over to my other window, other monitor, I should say. Live chat is enabled. Make sure I'm caught up. Alright. I think we are good. So hello to Dazzling Shell 101. Hello to Justin Dryden. To OMG It's Sark. And Guardian Diancy. Hello everybody. Dazzling Shell says, you hope I'm ready for what your team is this time around. Well, I might be. I might not be. I don't know. So anyway, welcome back Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz is here. We're doing some more Pokemon Wi-Fi battling here on our channel in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, although technically regular Sun and Moon, I believe, can still battle with this as well. And hello to Sailor Pika as well. Welcome to our stream for the night. Today, we're going to be continuing our series, which I admit, I apologize. I've already apologized before, but I was just so slacky back in February. We're getting caught up now. I'm going to see if I can sort of speed things along to get us back on track with these Wi-Fi battle sessions. So we'll see how things go as time goes on. But this one here is following after the last one last one that we did with the fighting type gym of Cyanwood City. We have we gave out Ralts last time, which could evolve up into, of course, Gallade. This time around, we've got Mawile as the prize, representing Olivine City Steel type gym, who we recently battled in our Pokemon Crystal version randomized Nuzlocke, which is kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to choke a bit, just to give you guys the rundown. The way it works is, as you can see, single battle, flat rules. So going to be 3 Pokemon on either side. You can bring a team of 6, but you only choose 3 per battle. The flat rules state, Mythicals can't be used, certain bigger Legendaries can't be used, but other than that, Megas can be used, Alola forms, certain legends like, say, the Legendary Birds, Legendary Beasts, things like that. Anything else to go over? Okay, so yeah, basically, if you're new here and you don't have my friend code added to your friend list on your 3DS, feel free to add me in and let me know in the chat, like what we're going to do. I'm going to throw out the request, and when you see me type in the chat that I'm accepting battle requests, I want you folks to let me know if you're going to be battling. And I have a little notepad off to the side. I'm going to put you in a list based on how, who gets the response in quickly. And we're going to go through the list like that. I'm planning for about up to 2 hours for our stream tonight for some viewer battles. Each person gets to battle 1 time, which means whoever goes first is sort of taking a hit for everybody else, because you're not going to know what to expect if you go first, but everyone else will have some idea what to expect. So if you're confident you can beat me on the first go, go right ahead. If you do happen to defeat me in battle tonight, which admittedly won't be probably as hard as it was last time, you'll see why based on the Pokemon I have, you get yourself a Mawile, specially bred for you. It took a little while to get this Pokemon prepared, but it is guaranteed 5 max IVs. I'm pretty sure. I think I filled the entire box up with max IVs, except special attack. The nature is adamant, which boosts attack, sacrificing special attack. It has the hidden ability of sheer force, and the egg moves I bred on were Thunder Fang, Ice Fang, Fire Fang, and Metal Burst. Granted, most Mawile that you see are going to have like TM moves for a competitive moveset, but that's why I like to give special egg moves like this, so you guys have a choice of what you want to work with. Alright, so I think without any further ado, I'm going to type in the chat. I'll just say, battle requests go. And, alright, so whoever wants to battle, drop your name in the chat, and I will start adding you into a list based on a first-come, first-served basis. And we'll get caught up in the chat here. Dazzling Shell has been preparing for the showdown. Justin asking, can you go first? Well, if you get your name in quickly, you can. And Popular Girl yeah. I was saying hasn't, you said haven't. You haven't played Pokemon in so long. It's been a little while for me, too. Like, I've been doing a little bit of stuff off-screen. But other than that, hello Pokemon Professor, welcome to the stream, and hello to Diggersby001, welcome as well. And Popular Girl says, you don't fight for the Pokemon, you fight for the fun. And that's part of the reason, you know, Pokemon's supposed to be fun. So Justin says, you're going to add you into the list here. Popular Girl. And we have Sailor Pika. So our first 3 opponents are listed. I'll give it a few more moments here. I'm not online yet because I'm not ready for the battle request. You got to hold your horses a little bit there, Justin. We'll get to it though. So, what is the trainer name in game? Because I'm going to be sending the request to you folks for the battles. So let me know if the I have basically Justin Dryden listed in my list. What trainer name am I looking for when we do the battle? And as I said, at the end of the battle, I didn't say this yet, but if you do manage to defeat me, you get the Mawile. But if I beat you, well, I've got a prize in store for you. Same as last time, it's a Weedle. But it is a pretty decent Weedle, which could become a pretty powerhouse Mega Beedrill if you give it some good training and some good EVs. The Beedrillite, of course. So it could be some potential power. And Diggersby says, you can't battle, but you'll hang out for a little bit. Well, awesome. Glad to hear it. Hopefully you'll enjoy what you see. And Justin says, sorry, can't wait. Your in-game name is Justin. All right. Now, I understand. It's been so long since we get to do any battling here. Alright, so let me get online. I think we're good for the first 3 opponents. I'll put out another request afterwards as well. Okay, get me connected. Yep. And as I say, if you're new here, feel free to drop your friend code in the chat, and I'll add you when I get through the first, like, say, 3 battles here. And yeah, Popular Girl, it is a Weedle this time around, because I thought we gave out so many Magikarp. Let's mix it up a little bit. And Dazzling Shell is saying, speaking of Crystal, you started playing that just last Saturday. Apparently last time, the second tree you've headbutt gave you a Beedrill, which was asleep. Must have been at night time, was it? Because I know certain Pokemon, when they fall out of the trees, are sleeping based on if they're like a, you know, nocturnal or... Is it? It's not diurnal, is it? I think that's when they're both, you know, daytime and nighttime. I don't even know. But, yeah, they're asleep. For, like, for example, Hoot Hoot is asleep during the day. And let's see, Dazzling Shell says you're currently still preparing your last few Pokemon, so you'll be ready soon. Alright. And Diggersby, you just liked. Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hopefully you will enjoy what you see. Alright, so we're going for the single battle. And as I say, I'm doing the battle request because that way, if there's a mess up, it's my fault. And I take the hit for it and I make up for it. So, Justin is making the sacrifice for everybody else out there, taking the first battle to see what we're up against. Or what you guys are up against. Alright, so we're going to go with the flat rules, of course. Now, admittedly, since this is a Steel-type gym, representation, I gotta use Steel-type Pokemon. In my entire, let's say, franchise adventures of the Pokemon franchise, I only have 2 Steel-types. It's crazy, right? Steel-type came out in Gen 2. I didn't add a Steel-type to my actual active team until Gen 6, I think it was? So anyway, my team, there's no randomization this time. I've only got 3. One of them is the prize Pokemon, which I've prepared. And, excuse me, one is my Alolan Sandshrew Igaloo. And we have Caliburn the Aegislash. And of course, we have our Mawile. Alright, so let's go with this music. I like this music. Alright, let's get our first battle underway. And Popular Girl's asking, am I going to stream Let's Go anytime in the future? I'm going to say a solid no on that, because I don't have a Switch. And I will not be able to get a Switch in time for it still to be, like, you know, really relevant. My only plan to get a Switch right now is for when the Pokemon Sword and Shield games come out. But I'm going to be definitely seeing what I can do to do some, you know, videos, perhaps streams of those games. So, Justin is going to bring Nihilego. We have a Houndoom, Latios. We have Sylveon, Gyarados, and Honchkrow. Which ones are coming in? I don't know. But I've only got 3 Pokemon to work with, so let's do this. As I said, I might be easier to deal with this time around. Alright, let's see. So Justin says, not all of yours are EV trained. You might still be able to pull through, though. And Sailor Pika handing a lab coat to Justin for taking the hit for the team. Very nice. Let's get the first battle underway. I gotta turn my volume up. You guys happy that we have live streaming back again finally? I guess I was in a bit of like maybe a bit of a funk during February. I don't know why or what it was, but oh, it's Chum. That was one of the Magikarp we gave out before. That's awesome stuff. All right, let us try to work some magic here. Now, bear with me. I'm going to probably get a little distracted from the chat as I focus on the battle. Oh, see, that hurts. But at least we got the hail up. That might do something. Not very likely, but I don't know. We'll see what goes on. Now, is it going to be a Mega Chum, I wonder? I don't know. So, granted, probably my first Pokemon is going to be the easiest to fall. Here comes the Earthquake. We don't manage to dodge it. We do have, I believe we have Snow Cloak, the ability, I think. Doesn't pull through for us. Down goes Igaloo. If you guys watched the Pokemon Moon playthrough on the channel, Igaloo was... we had such an epic moment during the Lucamine battle, where it was coming down to the wire. It was just... poor Igaloo just could not handle that Lilligant's pedal dances. That was a crazy time. Alright, well... I'm thinking we'll do this. Oh no, we see a Z-move coming in, and it is going to be a Ground-type Z-move. Perhaps I should have defended myself. Alright, here comes the Tectonic Rage. I somehow have a feeling I'm going to be giving out a lot of Mawile in this stream. Come on, you got this, Caliburn. You don't got this. Well, it is what it is. Alright. So at +2 attack, Chum is looking like a powerhouse. So it all comes down to the team leader. We got Jasmine the Mawile, named after, of course, the gym leader that she's representing. Don't really think we're going to be able to do too much here, but we'll see what we can do. We'll go for the Mega Evolution, of course. I'm pretty sure Gyarados outspeeds, though, and at +2 attack, will we even handle an Earthquake? I don't think we're going to. It is a clean sweep. Chum, one of our previous prize Pokemon, actually call it the Consolation Prize Pokemon, gets the win, and Justin has earned a Mawile. Congratulations to Justin! I got destroyed. But it's all in good fun, because I get to give out some of these Pokemon I bred so well for you. Or at least I try to breed so well. Alright, now what we do, I go into a trade. Let's find Justin in the trade list. Whatever you guys want to trade back, of course, you're all welcome to do whatever you like. I'm not looking for anything in particular. I've actually got my Pokédex filled up, so the better chance for shiny Pokemon. I will say, though, just to give you a heads up, I did not manage to get any shinies this time around. The luck just wasn't with me, so these are all just standard Mawile. I was going to give them out in basically the order that they're in the PC box. Alright, let's see what I missed in the chat there. Diggersby is playing Pokemon X for the 4th time. Is that your favorite gen, by any chance? I believe this is... Yep, this is the Jasmine box right here. Oh, I didn't nickname them all. Hang on. How many do I have prepared? I have technically 10 prepared. If need be, I can back out and nickname them. I will do that if necessary, based on how many opponents we have to fight tonight. Alright, but... yeah, you didn't even use your Houndoom. No, and if you did, that would have actually hurt, because Fire type, of course, good against the Steel type, would have totally annihilated little Igaloo, being double weak to Fire. But either way, congrats. Oh, and they're all in Luxury Balls, I'm pretty sure. That's another thing I'm doing now, too. Trying to breed specific Pokeballs for the Pokemon that we have as prizes. Alright, what else am I missing? Dazzling Shell says, fun fact, once at a ghost house in your Festival Plaza, you get 2 Sacred Ashes in a row. Not bad. I don't think I've gotten any Sacred Ash from that. I didn't know that was a thing. So congratulations to Dazzling Shell. Popular Girl saying Chum is best boy. Certainly proven his worth on the battlefield. And as Justin says, good game. Houndoom did not even need to jump in. Alright, now let's find... Popular Girl, what is your trainer name again? I think... It's Snowy, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to jump the gun and assume I'm correct and send that battle request your way. So Justin, hopefully this Mawile does you well. I think generally they say Intimidate is a better ability for it, but like I thought, I want to have fun. I want to make unique Pokemon, not just competitive battle-wise Pokemon. So a Sheer Force hidden ability Mawile is kind of more in line with what I like to give out. I'm going to decide myself. I'm going to choose those flat rules. Boom. We are getting ready for battle number 2. So now you guys kind of know somewhat what to expect. What to expect is for me to be destroyed. But if I can help you folks out by giving you a pretty decent Pokemon in return, then I've done my job well, is how I'll excuse my losses. Let's see. Diggersby says Gen 6 is your favorite because of Diggersby. He traded a Bunnelby egg to Omega Ruby. Very cool, and that's a good idea too, because once it hatches, it's considered the Omega Ruby trainer's Pokemon. Therefore, you don't got to worry about the, oh, it suddenly disobeys because you're not the proper badge level or whatever. Isn't that always fun? Justin says, if I still have time towards the end of the stream, can we battle again? Nope. As I said at the start of the stream, we're only doing 1 battle per trainer. And it is Snowy, says Poplio Girl. Okay, selecting their team. And we'll see what's going on. I will also let you know, too, a little bit of business side of things. I'll throw the suggestion that if you guys want to join as a channel member on Friday, we're going to have another special stream coming up in the evening with one of our members exclusive scavenger hunts. If you guys have seen the scheduled event for that, I've got some pretty decent Charmander bred up to give away. I figured since I missed February, I'm going to be doing 2 Pokemon for channel members from February for the, what's that? Your team was invalid. Oh, you're looking for the team. Okay. Since channel members back in February did not get a Pokemon as I promised on the channel, I'm going to have 1 of each kind of Charmander, or rather Charizard, or even rather Mega Charizard, available for channel members from February. But if you do join as a member for the Friday stream, you get your choice of which of those Charmander you would like. Mega Charizard X or Mega Charizard Y. Dazzling Shell likes Ike. Good to know. So waiting for Snowy to grab the team. And then next up we have Sailor Pika. And then we'll probably hang out for a little bit. I'll throw another request in the chat at that point. See if anybody else wants to jump in and do battle. Dazzling Shell might have their team ready at that point. So how is everybody doing in Pokemon Go lately? Have you, well, who all managed to catch Rayquaza, or Rayquaza, however you want to pronounce it, when it was out last weekend? Show of hands in the chat. Me, I'm going to put my hand down, because I didn't get Rayquaza. Because I only fought one, and I wasn't really too concerned, because, okay, so when Rayquaza was first in Pokemon Go, I didn't manage to get any of them, and I fought a whopping 2 raids, didn't catch them. I did fight one during the weekend here was out, what was it, last weekend, and I didn't manage to catch it. Really weird was that me and a group took down a Rayquaza, and as soon as the capture, the encounter part began, I stepped outside, and it was raining a little bit. As I was trying to catch Rayquaza, it started to slightly hail, and I lost a couple balls here and there to wet phone screen. I'm not going to try to throw that as the reason that I lost or didn't catch it, because I was actually landing quite a few decent throws against it. I was right within the catch circle. The AR Plus mode, I love it, that I can get up close and go for the excellent throws. Just didn't manage to catch it. Golden Raspberries didn't pull through either. But I don't mind really not getting it, because shinies were not a thing this weekend. Next time Rayquaza comes back, the shiny might jump in. And it feels like it's building up that the first Rayquaza I catch in Pokemon Go might be shiny. And I would not be opposed to my first Rayquaza being a shiny. Alright, Igaloo, of course, leading the way. I'm going to stick to the same pattern, kind of like how gym leaders tend to do it. And look at this, Best Boy Chum coming in. And if Popular Girl is going to follow suit, you know what's going to happen. Moxie Boost, Earthquake the whole way through. That ain't going to be good. So let's go with this. This might even be Mega Evolution. Oh, they're going Dragon Dance. Uh-oh. Alright, and that's basically a Moxie Boost right there with actually not going to be out yet. And Sailor Pika, you're excited to get Charmander. Awesome stuff. And since you are a channel member since February, well, you've been here for quite a while, but since you were a member during February, you're going to get 1 of each of those Charmander. So, pretty decent Charizard X, Charizard Y coming your way when we do our scavenger hunt stream on Friday. Can we get the freeze? Come on, Ice Punch. Well, it's at +2 attack. Not really much more to do. Let's just go with this little maneuver. Well, we're going to get Earthquake, which is going to drop us based on the damage that we saw the previous chum of Justin do to us. I was considering going Focus Sash, and it was a critical hit. Didn't even need that, but oh well. At +3 attack, +2 speed. Ouch. Oh, it's Life Orb? Okay. Interesting stuff. And probably we finally got them gathered. Hello to Owen Bird. Welcome to our stream tonight for some Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battling. We're going to be doing some battles here, and if you want to battle me, just stay tuned. I'm going to be throwing out a request for some more opponents shortly after we got Snowy here that we're battling, and then we're going to be fighting Sailor Pika, and then I'll be asking more opponents in the chat. Alright, let's see what we can do here. OMG Sark saying busy doing what? Did I say that I was busy? I probably... Oh no, sorry, Sailor Pika says they were busy. Okay. You were too busy, couldn't get Rayquaza, said Sailor Pika. And I mean... You know, in the end, if you don't get every Pokemon that's available at the time, it's not really the end of the world, I guess. Like, people were saying, how come I didn't get Rayquaza? And I thought, you know, I just wasn't all that concerned with it. Someday, I might get it. Oh, that was so close! No! You know, I just realized I did not bring a Z Crystal with me this time. I really should have thought of that. Well, +4 attack, +2 speed. Oh, wait a minute! The Life Orb! Boom! Okay, down goes Chum at least. So, I'm down to my, as the gym leader would tend to call it, their ace Pokemon. But Snowy still has 2. Oh, this is an interesting little maneuver. A shiny Ditto, which I think it's probably gonna have Imposter, but I think it transforms into the non-shiny version. Yeah. All right. Now, fortunately, they don't have the Mega Stone. You know what? Let me know this. I don't know this for a fact, but if Ditto happened to be holding the Mega Mawile, or just the Mawile, would it be able to Mega Evolve? That is an interesting question, which I don't know the answer to be honest. Alright, what is our best bet? I'm going to say it's probably this. Well, first of all, it's that. Finally, I get to see Mega Mawile do something. Owen Bird's getting the team ready. Sounds good. I look forward to challengers. I'm looking to stream at a maximum of like 2 hours tonight based on how many opponents that we do have. And that's some pretty good damage. Oh, no! I'm part resistant to that, so that's not bad. Alright. Now, I think speed-wise, we should still be quicker being a Mega Evolution. Although, I don't know if Mawile gains speed through Mega Evolution. Thank you, Diggersby. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. And thanks for hanging out, too, even though you said you weren't going to battle. Hopefully I'm providing some good background entertainment while you are doing some Pokemon Xing, I think you said you were doing. And Sark would like to battle. Sounds good. I'm going to wait till I put the request in the chat, and then I'll start adding in the names. Breloom Shiny coming in next. Long time no see, Trainer Ash. Yes, welcome back to our channel. Yes, and I have not streamed in forever. I am back right now, though. We're doing some of our Wi-Fi battling. Let's see what happens. We got the Play Rough, super effective against fighting types. And Breloom does fall to the Play Rough. So that is a win for Professor Chaz, but that still means Snowy's going to get a very powerful Weedle, which will evolve into a very nice Mega Beedrill, so it's not like the worst thing in the world, I guess. Pablo Girl, what? So, I don't know the speed... I didn't want to save a video. We know what happened. I clicked yes too quick. Alright, anyway, I'm going to send a trade request your way. One sec. Let's get our trades up here. And... Ooh. Okay, link trade with Snowy. Alright, let's wait for this to get confirmed. I'll send over a Weedle your way. Send over whatever you feel like sending back, of course. We have an alcoholic toddler in the stream. Huh. Something here just doesn't belong right. Anyway, hello. Feels like forever since the last live stream, they say. Yeah, admittedly, like, I don't know if you've seen my apologies through the Pokemon Crystal version randomized Nuzlocke stream. There we go. There's the full chum bucket. I'm gonna give you a Weedle. But basically, like, as bad as it is to admit, February, I just kind of, like, I don't know, it wasn't, like, a good month for me, and I just needed some time to sit back, relax, and stuff, so, I was trying to do some streams here and there. Another thing that kind of, you know, put me in the dump, or down in the dumps, was that my internet doesn't always work super well, so. I guess I was having times in February where I thought, am I even advanced enough to provide stream content for folks out there? Like, I don't know. A bunch of things were just kind of hitting me a bit. So we got a Clawitzer for Weedle. Hopefully this becomes a decent Mega Beedrill. And through Mega Evolution, that thing can hit pretty bad. And we got Clawitzer. Thank you, Snowy, and thanks for battling, Poplio Girl. Awesome stuff. So Angie is going to be up next. That's Sailor Pika. That's our third battle. And then I'll put a chat request in there asking for more opponents. So just hold tight, everybody else. We still got an hour and a half left here. And I might maybe extend the stream if we have more people that are waiting to battle. But I find generally, thus far, based on our viewership, should be about 2 hours is good for most, if not all, of our regulars who are here to get their battles in. And oh, so actually, Popular Girl does like Weedle better. All right, Mega Beedrill is a pretty decent thing to work with, isn't it? I was so happy when they introduced Mega Beedrill in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because, you know, Butterfree and Beedrill, they were the original bugs, and I know people don't think much of bugs sometimes, but I've always seen them as pretty decent Pokemon. You know, they have their own capabilities, but by taking special attack from Mega Beedrill and turning it into more speed and more physical attack, that thing hits hard. And I love it. Mega Beedrill is decent. Of course, Mega Mawile is not bad either. Alright, so we gotta choose a proper song. Let's go with... I do love this song. This is a good one. What's it gonna be? Well, you gotta wait and find out. So, Sailor Pika is up next. Let's see what's gonna happen. And Diggersby's about to battle Team Flare in Glittering Cave. As far as I remember, they're not super strong, but hey, I do like their music. You know, I think I kind of like Lysandre's music better, the team leader, but, you know, Team Flare is pretty cool. They don't hold a candle to Team Skull's music, though. Speaking of which, maybe we're about to hear something like that. And Owen Bird hatched a shiny Goomy yesterday. Congratulations, awesome stuff. I have occasionally hatched some shinies of my own as I'm preparing Pokemon for our live streams here on the channel. Sadly, didn't get any for this stream here, but there was the time I was giving out Riolu for our channel members, and remember I had shiny Riolu that was hatched up, and I named Odie? I'm trying to think, what's the name of, or what can I name a yellow dog Pokemon? Odie from Garfield. Perfect. So it's always cool seeing seeing the Sparkles hatch as a shiny Pokemon comes in. And let's see, so Popular Girl saying technically it was a win for you. Yeah, so you got Weedle. Actually, I didn't mention this either. Even if you had one, viewers have the choice of what they want. Like if you beat me, oh, here comes the Odie. Look at that. I told you, Odie. Mind reader. But basically, people have their choice of, if you win, you can take the Mawile, or if you would prefer the Weedle, you can have the Weedle instead. Alright. Sorry, Igaloo, you're not making it through this. I can see what's gonna happen. Just gotta do what we gotta do. Take a hit. I wonder if it's close combat, though. So, Mega Lucario coming in. And Dazzling Shell is at Festival Plank, Raza? What am I saying? Number 157. Very good. And Toddler says, my streams are great and always entertaining. Thank you. I appreciate your vote of confidence. And I'm glad I'm being entertaining for you. And down goes little Igaloo. Alright, well, in true gym leader fashion, I'll save my ace for last. In comes Caliburn. And Diggersby says, you see I played one of your favorite Pokemon games on the channel, Pokemon XD. It is definitely awesome. I want to see, eventually, some sort of return of Team Cypher and Team Snag'em. It'd be really cool if they come in the Switch games. Uh-oh. We're on fire! You know what? Angie, isn't that the name of the Arcanine you were walking in Pokemon Go? I think I saw that. I think I recall seeing you walk, maybe not an Arcanine, but it might have been. I can't recall, but yeah. That name sounds familiar. Oh no, I've been burned. And Team Rocket admin Pumpkin is here. Welcome to our stream for some Wi-Fi battling. We're currently going to be doing this battle versus Sailor Pika and then doing a trade afterwards. At that point, I'm going to put in the chat a battle request. And anyone that wants to battle, you can throw your names in the chat. I'll grab them then. But wait for me to drop that comment in the chat myself, so I am ready to start writing names. And Dazzling Shell says, 10 dump grunts sitting in a tree. Yada, yada, yada. I know what it is. You're talking about the grunts in the Pokemon games. Ah, I gotcha. Alright, let's change that stance up, Caliburn. We're gonna get destroyed anyway, so let's see what we can do here. Blade form, Shadow Sneak. We are burned. And it is your Arcanine Pokemon Go. I thought so. Look at that! Now, this is actually gonna hurt, but it's actually gonna hurt back as well. Caliburn falls. But Caliburn burns through the opponent's HP somewhat. Although we see leftovers, or is it Shell Bell? Leftovers. I heard someone at one point say that Shell Bell would be a good item for a, self-inflicted damage move. I don't know if it would really do that much to restore, but I don't know. Now see, this is a case where Intimidate would actually be a better ability, because I could have lowered the attack set of Girl on Fire upon entry. Since I did not, I gotta work with what I gotta work with. And probably get destroyed by Flare Blitz, to be honest. We're going to do what we can, though. Mawile activating into Mega Jasmine. We're not going to outspeed, but can we take one hit? I really don't think we will. Whoa! We actually do! Okay, Thunder Punch. How much will this do? Ah! Now, if we had gotten the paralysis, that would have made things a little bit more interesting. But still, with a whole team left on Sailor Pika's side, we would not have been able to win anyways. So, this was a pretty... I was surprised we took that hit. I mean, not only that, but as well as we did take it, you're gonna stall out my Thunder Punches. I mean, you clearly don't even need to. But, we get a critical. I mean, if we get paralysis... like a critical or paralysis would do the trick. So, as a regular Mawile with hidden ability of Sheer Force, we actually can't get paralysis with our Thunder Punch, but through Mega Evolution into Mega Mawile with huge power, I believe, then we can still get status conditions. But... what? The first one did like 70, didn't it? I'm confused. Huh. Okay, Odie comes in. Extreme Speed probably gets the win there. You know, not to down talk a shiny Pokemon, but I don't really like Mega Lucario's colors. Do you guys? What do you think? I don't know. Just the fact... I like the yellow of... we got lucky. I like the yellow of regular Lucario, but like the olive color of Mega Lucario, it's just, I don't know, doesn't seem as cool. Dueler! Oh no, that's what I gave out last time! At least not going to go Mega, but Shadow Sneak is going to drop us. If they even have Shadow Sneak. Did I breed Shadow Sneak? I did breed Shadow Sneak. Uh-oh. But, I mean... it is what it is. Yeah, Odie, it's just because the flare or the Blaze Kick missed Sailor Pika, because you were gonna take me down if you didn't miss that hit. But there's that Shadow Sneak. That's gonna be the knockout. We only get 6 HP. Although, although we were taking some of those fire moves without, really expecting it. Anyway, that was a closer battle than expected, but Sailor Pika still gets the win. So congratulations. We're gonna do a trade with Sailor Pika. And stay tuned to the chat, folks, because in just a little bit, I'm going to put in a request for more battles. And that's when you're going to start throwing your names in if you have not yet battled. And I will start listing you based on the order that you get your names sent in. Alright, cancel the battle. Let's do a trade request. That was a pretty cool battle. Alright, let's see. Rank 158 says Dazzling Shell. Awesome. And Sark, you like them? You like the colors a lot? Okay. I mean, I just mean compared to... like, yeah, the colors themselves are not terrible, but I prefer the regular Lucario's colors myself. Wait a minute. Where's Angie? Oh, no. Where? There she is. I knew it was going to happen. Alright, trade request being sent in. It was indeed a very good game. And Admin Pumpkin saying, you know why no Steelix? Do you now? Well, the actual reason that I'm not using a Steelix for this team is because I don't have a Steelix. You know, other than the prize Pokemon, the only Pokemon I use are ones that I have had in my main series games that I built up throughout Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Silver, yada yada yada. So I never actually did... Oh, we got Quagsag? Quag Swag? There we go. Sag. With a PP Max, very cool. Shiny. Thank you, Angie, Sailor Pika, for sending over a nice shiny Pokemon. Hopefully, this Mawile does you as well as you know, some of those other Pokemon I've given you in the past. Because have I beaten you yet? I don't know. I think, just top of my head, I believe Sailor Pika has the, if not the best win rate on the channel, or at least she's up there. If not best, then I'm going to say she's probably tied for the best win rate versus the Professor. Not that I'm an amazing trainer or anything, but that's weird. Communication error has occurred. Huh. Press the power button and end the game. Hopefully this does not mess up our stream. Bear with me here, folks. I gotta restart. Let me know if something messed up when you're on there too, Sailor Pika, because this is not great. I don't think anything's really, you know, too bad, but I've heard that when something like this happens, it does prevent you from going online for a little bit. But we'll hope for the best here. I'm at half power. Oh no. I got my plug right here though. I ain't too worried about it. Okay. I don't think the Mawile would have sent over. Oh, technology is great, isn't it? When it decides to work for us. And Pumpkin asked, do you have the lose rate? That I don't know. Because admittedly, like, the reason Sailor Pika, and I know Goku Black has a pretty good win rate as well. The reason they stand out more is because maybe it's a pride thing where it's like, hey, I constantly get destroyed by these two particular people. And I remember that. But I mean, it, like I say, is what it is. It's not like the worst thing in the world. Like, the reason I'm making these prize Pokemon is so you folks can use them. So I'd almost rather lose and give you folks something really good to work with. Even though, like I said, the Weedle that I give out, I've prepared them to be as good of a Beedrill as I could possibly do. They have the same max IVs as, say, this Mawile. And Sailor Pika has only lost once. Okay. When was that? Was that when I was using the fighting type team? Because I remember the time that I did win against you, I was like really shocked that Here we go. I can't have a link trade or trade at the GTS because the previous link trade was interrupted due to a communication error or power interruption. Please wait a while. So, for now, what we're going to do, I'm going to make a note in my little notepad that I still owe Sailor Pika the Mawile. But since we can't... Can we do battling, I wonder? Hang on, let me see what this says. Okay, it looks like the battling will still work. So I'm not going to do any trades just yet, but I got to keep in mind that I have to give Sailor Pika the prize. But for the time being, in a moment I'm going to put in the chat requesting more battles. That's when you folks, if you haven't battled just yet, drop your names in the chat and I'll start listing yous for, let's call it segment 2 of our stream tonight. Okay, let us see. Battle requests. Go. Double exclamation point. Start dropping those names down below. Put your trainer name, the in-game trainer name, so I know who to look for when I do the battle requests. And Admin Pumpkin says, if you use your Groudon, you'll probably win. You actually won't. Because Groudon is not permitted in the flat rules, so... sorry, can't use it. But, if you use another decently powered up ground type, you have a good chance. Okay, Sark. What is your trainer name again, Sark? Just so I know who I'm looking for. Okay, OMG Sark. We've got... Oh, it's during the second 6v6 battle showdown that I got the win. Okay. Owen Bird. Okay, I'm going to put your code. In fact, I'm going to copy it. Copy that. And just let me know also, Owen, what your in-game trainer name is so I know who to look for once I add your code in. We got Matthew for Team Rocket Admin Pumpkin. And we've got Ike. Kylo for, actually that was Sark. Hang on, I'll put you up here. Bear with me here, folks. And, okay, so yours are just Owen, I see. Someone's invited me to link trade. No, we're not doing trades right now. Random people on the internet. I got viewers to battle. So, go to battle mode. Let us find Kylo. Well, we see Han, but we don't see Kylo. Isn't that an odd name to have seen? I'm just gonna keep updating the list till I see Kylo's name pop up. Where did I go? What the? I skipped way past the names. So after this next batch, there's the other thing too. So after these battles, if the game will let me do the trade, then I'll do the trade as soon as I can. But I gotta remember, as soon as we have the available chance to do so, I gotta send that over to... And hey, there's Goku Black right there! I was just talking about you and your pretty decent win rate versus me on the channel. Welcome to our stream, Goku Black. So we're currently doing some Wi-Fi battles for Mawile as the prize. Currently going up against Kylo, or OMG It's Sark in the chat, who is currently being represented with a very... ill-aimed photo, but as a Blossom in our Crystal version randomized Nuzlocke. I love the fact that I'm using Pokemon named after some of you folks out there, because it feels more like it's not just me, it's you guys are with me in this random adventure. Although it's getting pretty spooky as we get closer to level 35 Pokemon. I think, like Sailor Pika was saying in the comments, it's going to get scary once we get to level 35 opponents, because they're all going to be fully evolved, and that's when... Much as I don't want to say it, some of you folks might be getting dropped from the team by, random knockouts. Okay, so Sark didn't confirm the battle invite. Let's try this again. Yeah, send again, he says. Okay, doing so. And Diggersby says, you know some friends that think it's weird because Diggersby is your favorite Pokemon. You love the design and the moveset. That's the thing. Every species of Pokemon can have fans. It doesn't, doesn't really matter what other people think. As long as you like the Pokemon, that's all that really matters. I'm sure there's Pokemon that I like that, no one really thinks much of. To be completely honest, when it comes to, like, say, Scyther and Scizor, a lot of people like Scizor. Mega Evolution is a thing. I actually kind of prefer Scyther over Scizor, because I just like Scyther better. So, it's personal preferences. Don't ever... I'm sure you probably don't, but don't feel like you need to feel bad for having an opinion on what you like that others don't. Everyone's got to be their own individual, and that's what makes life interesting. Unique perspectives, different ideas and stuff out there. Alright, let's get this battle ready. Team Rocket doesn't have another good ground type. Well, I mean, fire's still a thing that can hurt Steel-type Pokemon. Speaking of Steel-type, Kylo is bringing a Steel-Ix. We have a Garchomp, a Charizard, a Gengar, a Zebstrika, and Golisopod. Alright, let's get things ready to go. Okay, so Sailor Pika, you did get Trapjaw. Alright, sounds good. I should check my box then after this and see what, did the Quagsire send over. Alright, so Kylo is taking on the next challenge. Igaloo leads the way. I feel bad sending Igaloo into the fray like this because she's the one just taking the hits. And in comes a Zebstrika, which I'm pretty sure learns Flame Charge. Shiny. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it learns Flame Charge, which admittedly is not good because then it's going to be boosting its speed every time. Let's do this. Oh, it's going to overheat. See, I should have given the Focus Sash. But, I mean, there goes a special attack set. Unless they have the Power Herb, which they don't. I mean, White Herb. They don't, right? Okay, good. It's a Life Orb. Oh, I see. No, wait. Did that lower the special attack? Or did I just not see it? It did lower special attack. Okay. I somehow didn't notice that. Let us try this. King shielded up just in case they go for a physical attack against us. Diggersby is running through Team Flare. Sounds good. That should still lower the special attack, don't you think? I guess not. Let's do this. Oh, Volt Switch. Alright, what are you going into? A normal type to avoid the Shadow Sneak? Because we didn't go for Shadow Sneak, we went for something completely different. And Pumpkin can do fire or ground or fighting. So yeah, all those will be pretty good against steel types. Speaking of fire, Shiny Charizard hits the field. Technically, I'm incorrect. It does not hit the field because it's above the field. It's floating. It's not floating. It's flying. Whatever. A little bit of foreshadowing, too, for our upcoming members-exclusive scavenger hunt. Charmander are the reward Pokemon this Friday for the members of the channel. Alright, what do we see here? We're going to see Mega Charizard X, perhaps? Mega Charizard Y! I mean, why not, eh? Goku Black, you gotta love Pokemon from Unova. I mean, someone has to, right? You guys probably know, I'm not a super huge fan of Gen 5. But I will say, after Gen 6 came along and some of those Pokemon from Unova appeared again, I was like, I don't dislike them as much as I used to. It's just, I guess the entire, I don't know, the feel of Gen 5 was just so different. I didn't like the way they forced you to use only new Pokemon. You know, every game before then, Zubat, okay, Zubat's not amazing, but Zubat was in every Pokemon game. Geodude was in every Pokemon game. It just felt like they were, with, you know, no real necessity, they were forcing new Pokemon on you when the new Pokemon was basically kind of the same as previously used Pokemon. And Toddler says, Gen 4 is your favorite generation. That is a pretty cool one. I did like with Gen 4 when new Pokemon evolutions for previous species did come into play, because that was actually really cool. Of course, now they're all Sinnoh Stone Pokemon, if you're talking Pokemon Go terms, but hey, that's good. That's cool too. Currently, I would say I like Gen 7 the most. It might just because it's the newest one, but there's just so much more to do with Pokemon now. Battles, of course, have always been a thing. Roost, but like, you know, there's been contests along the way. There's what is in this generation? It looks like the Pokemon Refresh. There's just so much you can do, and it's just I just like it. I've got a red light on my battery. We're gonna plug in, which is fine because the plug is right here. And we're alive! King Shield! Let's try to get some more leftovers recovery and try to burn out some of that sunlight, actually. A Flare Blade. Oh, that's great! Now, normally Mega Charizard Y is special base, but this one seems to be physically offensive. We see Earthquake and we got the Flare Blitz. So, I mean, we might not be in that bad of a situation here. Going for the Flare Blitz. I think we can handle this. I mean, it's in the sun, though. That ain't bad. We did handle that. We get some recoil damage. Stance change going into our Gyro Ball. It is resisted, but, I mean, I wanted to keep the shield up and at least get some damage off this turn, too. Not very effective. And the sunlight has now faded. Alright, let us... Let's just do this. Let's see what Charizard's up to. We're going to go Shadow Sneak. I mean, Caliburn's probably done everything that he can do. There's a Roost. Okay. Excuse me. So at -2 attack. It is -2, I believe, with the King Shield. Our Reflect is gone. Let's try this. Go for another Shadow Sneak. Try to get as much damage off as we can. There's an Earthquake, because as soon as our Mawile comes in, I want to be able to see if we can drop this Charizard. Alright, Caliburn, you did your best, though, man. That was awesome. So, Roost is a potential thing here. Let me think. We're going to see Mega versus Mega here on the battlefield. I guess this. Alright, Mega Evolution for Jasmine on the field. And Rocket Admin Pumpkin, you always use Pokemon from the lair of Mesprit. Awesome. We see Flare Blitz. We're fine. We can handle this. It's not sunlight boosted. You got the -2. That still hurts quite a little bit. And we get burned! But the recoil and Thunder Punch at least takes down the Charizard. Whew. That was a very fortunate burn for Kylo. Not fortunate for me, but I mean, that's how things go. It is the random luck of the draw. That's what we love about Pokemon, is it not? That's kind of why I like the randomizer in our Crystal playthrough, because, like, who knows what's going to happen. Well, what was it? We found... Then we got a Pichu in the National Park. Our next encounter was Charizard. The luck is crazy. Overheat. Yeah. Why can't we dodge an Overheat? Is that fully accurate? I can't remember. But, accurate or not, we do take the hit. And Kylo has just won a Mawile. Congratulations to Kylo. Very well done. So let's get a trade request sent over your way. If it lets me do the trade. If not, I'll make a note that we got to give you the Mawile as well. Let me switch back to my other screen. Oh, my mouse. I don't know why. My mouse always falls asleep. Let me save the video. We have it here on the YouTubery. And back out. Alright, so trade request we're going to send off. And then I got to back out to my friends list and add Owen's friend code. Oh, we can't trade yet. Come on. It wasn't my fault, GTS. I didn't do that. You all saw it. Alright, make a note. Kylo needs Mawile. Alright, well, sorry for the delay in giving you the Pokemon. But I'm going to make sure I keep you listed here, just in case, you know, worst comes to worst. And we can't do trades for a little while tonight. So I'm going to go into my friends list right now. We're going to add in Owen's code. And so, Owen, make sure you've added my code as well, of course, if you haven't yet already. And then I'll look for you in the online and send a battle request your way. Hopefully I don't have too many codes in here. I think we're good. Okay. Let me grab your code here. Okay, it's registering. And we are now friends with Owen. Okay, good stuff. So you have added me in. Oh, I still got plenty of space for other players, too. Good. Alright, let us do connection back onto the internet. I was going to say, what happened? It was freezing up there. Odd stuff. Alright, anyway, let's see. Diggersby is always Diggersby's ace. Sounds good. What abilities does Diggersby get? I can't even remember. I'm sure it's probably some decent stuff, though. And Dazzling Shell did enjoy Gen 5 as Gen 3. In fact, during your first playthrough of Pokemon White, you've used the victory Pokemon on your team. Actually, I still... Oh, that was Trade. Yeah, when I first played through Pokemon... That's double battle. I'm misclicking everything. When I played through Pokemon White, initially on my own time, before I was actually doing the YouTubes, I did use... I don't know if I actually used it, but I did catch Victini. Okay, we gotta find Owen. Let's give it a little bit, make sure that we get our connection going on here, and I'll get caught up on what's going on in the chat. And actually, Pumpkin, no, you're going to have to tell me your trainer name every time we do battle, because I battle a lot of people, and I can't keep track of names. It doesn't take too much effort for you to put your name in the chat, though, so that's pretty good. Okay, we got to find Owen. Where are you at? Let's give it another few moments here. If I don't see Owen pop up not immediately, but in a little bit here. Let's see. I don't see, Matthew, which is... Which one was Matthew again? I'm losing track of so much here. There's so much happening. Or, there's nothing happening. Are you connected online right now, Owen? Because I'm not seeing you here. I think it did say you were online, though, in my friends list. So I might have to jump ahead a little bit here. Either Matthew or Ike, if I don't see Owen here. So I'm looking for Owen, Matthew, or Ike. If any of you are... Oh, so it was Matthew that is... okay, Admin Pumpkin. See, like I said, clearly I can't keep track of real names from YouTuber names. I'm not seeing any of those names coming up. Owen, Matthew, or Ike. Where is everybody? I'm going to back out. We'll try to connect to the friends list here. No, Bolt, we're not doing trades. What are you doing? Okay, link battle, single. There's Owen. Alright, I had to back out. Boom! Now we're getting things ready to roll. Okay, we should go over to this battle screen. And Goku Black says, you're ready, but you must say you're more tougher than before. Well, I'm looking forward to being destroyed by many of you, because I want to give out a bunch of Mawile. Last time we did the Wi-Fi battles, Ralt was the prize, but the Gallade I prepared was like way too... No, not only was it the Gallade, but the rest of my Pokemon were pretty decent as well. And we didn't give out a lot of prizes that time. So I'm looking forward to actually burping all into your faces. But also giving out a lot of prizes. Because this Mawile can be kind of nice. Alright, let's go with the Olivine team, of course. Wonder if we're ever going to get to see Igaloo do anything of importance. What do you think? Let me know in the chat. Will Igaloo pull anything off? Igaloo's becoming the new Jiggy the Jigglypuff, in a way. Let's go with... I kind of like this music. It's cool. And let's get ready to roll. Okay, let's see. Oh, so Pick Up and Cheek Pouch are Diggerby's abilities. The hidden ability is Huge Power. So, just like you see with Mega Mawile, Huge Power provides huge power. And that can really do a lot of damage. Especially with like Stab Earthquake, Stab, you know, like maybe Double Edge or something like that. Very decent. Okay, so we have Superior, Porygon Z, Tapu Koko, a Garchomp, Milotic, and Klinklang. Let's see who Owen sends in. And let's see. So yeah, Team Rocket Admin Pumpkin says it's good that I now send the requests instead of the players. Which, well, the reason I did it the original way was having you folks challenge me. Is like I visualize it like a bunch of you are coming into my gym, let's say, and whoever can fight the way to the front of the pack first, by which I mean get your trade or get your battle request sent through the system, would get first dibs. But I find it's easier now that it's me setting up the rules, because I had, you know, sometimes I would jump into a battle not noticing that someone had misclicked in the double battle or something, or some people actually wanted to go against the rules where, you know, for this stream, for example, we're all doing single battles. Some people felt like, oh, I can do better in double, so I'm going to challenge Professor Chaz to a double battle. No, that ain't fair, because the stream, everyone's going to follow the same rules, basically. I've never seen a shiny Klinklang before. Nice and golden looking. Alright, well, what to do? What to do? We're going to do this. Gear Grind. That's going to do nothing. I mean, it's neutral. And it actually does something. Ow. That actually hurts. Is it only hit 2 or can it hit 2 to 5? I think I've only ever seen Gear Grind hit twice. Like double kick or something. But I could be mistaken. Okay, if nothing else, there's a little bit of residual damage on Klinklang. Do we fall to another Gear Grind? We dodge it! We get the Aurora Veil! That's what I was waiting to use the entire time. Alright, so our physical and special defense are now boosted for 5 turns. Which means we will survive another Gear Grind, unless they get a critical. Would we survive another one? We might survive another one. To be honest, I honestly don't know. But we're going to find out together, because here comes the Gear Grind, which we dodge again! That's the Snow Cloak coming in handy. I was going to say, are we going to be lucky enough to also get a freeze? No such luck, it looks like. But, hey, Igaloo, okay, I had just questioned, will Igaloo do anything amazing? And she's actually doing kind of good. Look at this animation. That's crazy. So, speed +2, attack +1. Can we freeze it now? No, we cannot. But I mean, at least we're whittling it down considerably. Come on, Igaloo, tank this hit. Wow. Alright, we're getting super, super, super lucky here. I don't even want to get the freeze now. That is way too much luck. You know, as much as I like that Igaloo's doing something, I kind of want her to faint to this because it's like just to balance out the cosmos in a way. You know, perfectly balanced like everything should be. Oh, snap! Who else is going to look forward to seeing Avengers Endgame next month? I am super looking forward to it. No, I think my Aurora just fell, did it not? If not, it's probably going to fall at this point anyway. Alright, well, down goes Igaloo. But she did actually quite a lot of work on this Steel type. So, as much as I would like to go into our ace, I'm going to restrain myself. We're not going to go jump the gun that quickly. What would this thing have? I'm thinking it's probably got a Volt Switch. So, let's try. Unless they just plain switch out. But they got a lot of stat boost, though. We're going to be right on the offense. We're going to go for the Shadow Sneak. Can we drop the Kling Clang? I don't know. It doesn't resist in this generation. Alright. Whew. All those gear, what was it? Gear, was it Shift Gear the move is called? With all those boosts. Kind of wanted to get rid of that thing as soon as we could. And that was the longest that Igaloo did survive. Indeed, Pumpkin. And Festival Plaza is the same as the number of missions you've participated in. Mine is? If that's what you're saying, that's actually kind of cool. Alright, Tapu Koko. Shiny comes in with the Electric Surge. Let's play safe. I want to get my shields back up. Let's go back into our King Shield. Get the shield form activated once again. I don't think Tapu Koko is going to be physically offensive, but you never know. It could be like a... Could have been like a Wild Charge, perhaps. Could have been Shadow Claw, which I really... I don't even know if it would actually get Shadow Claw. You think it would because those beak hands are like claws. Let's give this a shot. Now, Thunderbolt is powered up thanks to the Electric Surge, which means it's going to do a decent amount. But we do get our stance change here at least. We're going to get some damage off with our Gyro Ball. It is resisted. Wait, it's not resisted. It's part Fairy. Right. What am I thinking? I was thinking just Electric type resisting it. Well, shows what I know. Alright, now a simple Shadow Sneak gets the win. I want some more Leftovers recovery, however. So we're going to King Shield this turn. Wonder if they would have predicted that and gone for something that's perhaps like a status move. But no, they just go for the Thunderbolt. Okay. And it'd be weird to be physical when it's timid. I mean, that is true. I don't really pay too much attention to the natures when it comes to my own Pokemon, basically. But for you folks, for prizes, I try to give the best natures. But, yeah, timid... What does that one do again? Lowers special attack when increases speed, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let us see what the... Is it final Pokemon? Yes, it is. Last Pokemon coming in. Caliber still about half. Oh. Here's where the power comes in. We got Shiny, probably Mega Garchomp. I'm expecting an Earthquake, to be completely honest. So let's go ahead and hit as hard as we can. I was going to go King Shield, but even with our shield up, I think an Earthquake would drop us, so I would see a plan of attack. I was thinking King Shield, then go for the Gyro Ball, and then Shadow Sneak, but I mean, I don't think it would do that much. Here comes the Earthquake. Yeah, Shadow Sneak didn't do a lot either. Excuse me. Now, question is, we saw our Mawile take a nice Flare Blitz from an Arcanine earlier. Can Jasmine handle a Mega Garchomp Earthquake? What do you folks think? For those of you that are members, throw some Charizard hats and or lab coats in the chat to cheer on Jasmine. Let's see what happens. Actually, you know what the best move is this. I'm going to do this. Now, come on, survive this hit. I want to use this move. It's Girl Chomp, alright, because it's a nice neon pinky purple. I don't really like those colors on Garchomp. I'm so critical of Mega Pokemon colors, shiny versions, I guess, but purple's my favorite color. I just don't think it really suits Garchomp that much. Come on, Jasmine. Not even quite. Wasn't even a critical. Alright, well, that was an interesting chance there. I almost pulled through, but if I had survived the Earthquake, guaranteed I was going to get that knockout. But anyway, I'm not going to complain saying that I should have won, because Owen got that win completely. So, good game, Owen. I'm going to send you a trade request. You get yourself one of these Mawile. Which is kind of funny, especially when you beat me. And hit the microphone. When you guys beat me and I send out the Pokemon that you beat as a prize, maybe it doesn't make a lot of sense, because it's like, I didn't really show the power of it, but I'm sure you guys know these Pokemon are pretty decent. We can trade now! Okay, so Kylo, Sailor Pika, get back on there. I want to send you some trade requests as well. Okay, let's send a trade request to Owen. So yes, Kylo and Angie are going to watch for your names in the trades as well. If it did have Intimidate, yeah, I mean, even then, we might not have handled it, because it was a Mega Garchomp with an Earthquake, so that was going to be a lot of power. So, you know what is really weird, Sailor Pika? You say you got the Trapjaw? I still have it. I'm going to skip to the next one, in case there's some weird thing with this one. Huh. Because Quagswag seems to have been disappeared into the ether. Quagsnag got snapped. We need the Avengers. We gotta save the universe. Quagswag has been sent into the Soul Stone, as the theory suggests of what actually happened to all the dusted people. I don't know. No spoilers here. I have no clue. I'm just as in the dark as you all. Maybe not as in the dark as the people that were snapped, but hey. So we got a, what's it called again? Delmise, or Delmise. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. We got the Ghost Anchor. And Owen now has a super decently okay-ish, maybe, Mawile. So, good game. You do have that Trapinch. So basically, Trapinch, Mawile. I'm thinking Trapjaw. So, essentially, this Trapjaw now has a clone out there. That is weird. So, okay, you already have that then. So I'm going to look for Kylo for the next trade request. Let me see if you're in here. And then next up will be Matthew for our opponent. Just one second. Let me see if Kylo is available. See if Kylo is available. Well, Kylo is here, but not online just yet. I'm going to give it a few moments, and I'll try another couple moments here. Dazzling Shell says, that just got dark. I mean, Avengers Infinity War was kind of dark in its own way, wasn't it? Yeah, if I spoil something, you're going to do something. Not to worry, I have no clue what's happening. In fact, I'm the kind of person that I myself don't mind hearing spoilers. Like, I'd probably rather not, but if I hear a spoiler, I can tend to sort of put it aside. And there's Kylo. And not even really worry too much about it. But I'm never the kind of person that will give a spoiler, because, like, essentially, I don't need to say something about a movie or a show or whatever. Therefore, why run the risk of it ruining it for somebody? If I'm with somebody who actually has seen the movie in question already, then I will talk with them about it. But if someone else comes in the room that has not seen it, or if I don't know if they have seen it or if they want to see it, that's when I'm like, well, we'll talk later. Once there's no potential for spoilerage. Look at these shinies. Very cool. Yeah. Quagswag has vanished into the ether. Sorry, Sailor Pika. I don't know what happened there. I've never had that happen with my trades before. But yeah, that's the first time I've ever had a Pokemon get cloned. Even way back in the old days of, like, say, the old Game Boys, when, I don't know what it was, you apparently take the link cable out or something to clone something. I've never done that, because I'm like, that's obviously a glitchy kind of thing, so I don't usually play up on glitches and stuff. So, first time for everything. We're getting a shiny Mimikyu from OMG It's Sark. Very cool, thank you very much, Sark. And boom. We get the Mimikyu, you get yourself a nice, decent Mawile. Let's get some EV training, and find that Mawile at the battle tree. You are good to go. Of course, you can also go with some heart scales to teach it some other moves, like Play Rough and Sucker Punch is a good one. Iron Head's pretty decent. But there's also move tutors, like, for example, Thunder Punches and all that good stuff. Alright, single battle. We got Matthew next in line. Boom, right there. Alright, let's get this request sent over. And that is Team Rocket Admin Pumpkin. I will try to remember that your name is Matthew, but again, if I slip up and I don't remember, just bear with me because there's a lot of people we tend to battle here on a regular basis. Let's see. Jasmine got a 40% chance at Goku Black. Was that the chance to survive, maybe? Maybe that's what you're talking about. And Dickersby's going to start watching the Pokemon XD playthrough later. Thank you. Hopefully you enjoy it. I had fun playing it because those, like, they were side games technically, but like they were so much like the main series games. I loved the Coliseum games. What I really liked about it too, there were specific ribbons you can only get by doing some events in those GameCube games. So a lot of the Pokemon that I'm using in these streams, they have ribbons that you can no longer get on Pokemon. Like, I'm not using them here, but say like my Squirtle Shelbert. He's been with me since Fire Red, and he's gotten ribbons from every generation along the way, and I love that. So he has the, what is it? Let's go with this music. It's pretty epic music. He has the Earth ribbon, I think it is, for going through all 100 battles in Mount Battle. In fact, all my Pokemon from back in those days has that. So we have a Azumarill, we have a Mamoswine, and is that a Mega Sudowoodo? Of course it ain't. But could you imagine if there's a Mega Sudowoodo sometime? Alright, let's see. You are welcome, Owen, for the battle and the Trap Jaw. You say sorry for the level 1. Don't even worry about it. These battles are more for me to give you folks something for watching and supporting the channel and just your interest and just hanging out with me, basically. So, I always say anything that you send back is more than I have right now. So, I never try to look a gift horse in the mouth. Now, I'm going to look this thing in the mouth, though, because... Well, wait a minute. I was going to say, this thing resists both my moves. I forgot. You're now part Fairy type, so we technically have something to work with. What am I going to go with, though? I mean, I could go with Faking Muzo because I'm actually choosing a move. Oh, no! I mean, I was going to go for a something move, but I guess we're not going to see what that is. Down goes Igaloo, no! Well, what do you have for a well-trained Aegislash? You probably got something. Which, you know, you would, because, I mean, it's Pokemon battle. You gotta be prepared for everything. Let's try this. Excuse me. Oh, withdrawing, I see. Going into Mamoswine. And hello, Unknown Spike. Welcome to the stream tonight for some Wi-Fi battling. I'm finally trying to get back in the swing of things with our streams. So I'm going for the Shadow Sneak versus the Mamoswine. Not bad, not bad. I'm expecting maybe an Earthquake of sorts. So let's get that shield back up. Goku Black, never trust Azumarill. Yeah, you never know what they're going to do. That superpower plus huge power. Is it technically huge power or pure power that they get? I don't recall. But either one, I think there's basically the same ability. Kind of like Vital Spirit and Insomnia. Both of them are abilities that should prevent sleep. Alright, we can handle this, Caliber. And you got the shields up, man. I was going to say you're an Excadrill. Why would I say that? I was going to say you're an Excalibur. Maybe that's where Excadrill came from. So we're going to go for that Gyro Ball. Super effective on Ice typing. Down goes the Earthquaker. Which is not bad. Okay, so Azumarill. Oh, I might have something up my sleeve for Azumarill. But let's see if the Sudowoodo... Sudowoodo does come back in. Okay. So let us start off with this. Get that shield back up. And Unknown Spike asking, when will I do a Pokemon TCG Online live stream? I do not know. If you don't see it scheduled, it ain't scheduled. It all comes down to if I've got the time to do it and, you know, stuff like that. So, like, right now, I'm not planning anything for other streams. Like, right now, the only other stream that we have planned is the scavenger hunt for this coming Friday for members. After that, Saturday, I believe it is the Community Day in Pokemon Go for Trico, so I'll be doing that. And I think I gotta check my schedule for Sunday. I think I got something going on Sunday, but I'm gonna try, like, since we're doing 3DS games this week, I'm gonna go and try to do next week at the very latest for Pokemon TCG Online. Hopefully things work out and the schedule continues. But also, Unknown Spike, since you're here, and Sailor Pika, I'm going to let you know, remember way back in, was it the Gen 5 playthrough, when I was going to give out prizes, you know, mail out prizes and stuff, like little gift packs. I finally am prepared to send those now. So I'm going to get in touch with you too, as well as, I can't remember the name of the other, oh, we dodged that, the other person that won, but I got to get in touch with you as far as where to mail out the prize packs to. I apologize for how long it took. Money got really bad around the, you know, winter season, so it's unfortunately a fact of life. It just happened, but I am in a decent-ish position to finally make good on my my promise to send out those gift packs. All right, let's get that shield back up. So we're seeing Sucker Punch, Stone Edge. What else are we using? Did this thing have an Earthquake? I don't remember. Go for the Sucker Punch. All right. Well, with our shield up and the Reflect up, we should be okay. Let's go. Oh, Sudowoodo running away. So Azumarill coming in, going to take a nice Gyro Ball. Battle Memory Ribbon has a total number of ribbons from back in Gen 3 and 4, and Contest Memory as well, says Dazzling Shell. Which, I understand probably why they did it, or why they had to do it, because of memory constraints, and it's easier to save that much data. But, like, I kind of felt bad. Like, my Blastoise had every single contest ribbon from both Gen 3 and Gen 4. It's now compiled into a simple little, you know, a ribbon with a number. But, like, I kind of like seeing all those ribbons. But, I mean, well, it is what it is. What's really neat, though, if you had already gotten, like, sorry, if you had gotten all of those ribbons, instead of just a simple battle memory or contest memory ribbon, you get a golden contest memory ribbon. So at least they gave you that much. Alright, so we see a Hydro Pump coming from Azumarill. Do we? Can we handle it? Huge power does not boost Hydro Pump. Rain Dance does, however. So we got some thinkings to do. Well, how much can the Gyro Ball do? We're going for Gyro Ball. Let's see what we can do. And OMG Sark, you love the TCG live streams, and you missed the pre-recorded videos. I forget which episode I was talking about this in. It was in one of our Crystal version, I think. The hard part with those is that people don't want to give up the cards for, like, you know, what I want to showcase on the channel, and it's like, I don't know. I always feel bad when I can't show you a new deck, and even with the live streams, I feel bad when I don't bring anything new, because I want to keep things fresh and interesting. And I know you guys probably don't mind playing the same decks over and over. I mean, I have a good variety to choose from as well anyways, but as part of the fun of being a player, I kind of want to, I want to play with more cards, basically, you know? So, I don't know. We'll see if we can, oh, we're going to dodge that Hydro Pump. Let's go for that stance change and get that Gyro Ball fired off. Admin Pumpkin saying stop it. Well, not if I want to try to win. I'm not going to stop it. So Azumarill down to the red, which I think means a certain other move gets the KO. And the Shadow Sneak. Snap. Azumarill is down. That huge power is taken care of. All that's left is Sudowoodo. Let's see if Caliburn can pull through. Spoilers. I'm out of Gyro Balls. I only have the 5. I've used them all. So, I mean, we got good HP right now, though. I'm probably going to find Stone Edge coming in. Okay, as Goku Black just said in the chat, I have got crazy good luck on my side. See, like, at times like this, I have two minds about it. I feel bad that the luck is working so well in my favor, but, like, there's many times when the luck is terrible. Like, okay, look at that, boom. No, that's nothing to worry about. There's so many times when the bad luck is against me, and you've probably seen me in the videos, like, I look around, what did I do to deserve this? It's things like this, the crazy luck that I get. Rattled, he just boosted that thing's speed. So you know what? I'm just gonna go all out. I'm not gonna shield anymore. I feel bad. But Caliburn picked up the win anyway. So actually, Jasmine got to sit back and relax for this one. So even though that is a win on my side, that does still mean Matthew's going to get the chance of getting a Weedle. But again, it's a decent Weedle. Max attack stat, max speed, guaranteed to be a pretty decent Mega Beedrill. Of course, with the Beedrillite in hand. So let's send a trade request over. And next up in the list after this trade, we have Ike in our list for battlers. And then I'm going to put out a request in the chat for more opponents. We'll probably do one more wave of opponents because we have about 40 minutes, and that should probably clear up the last folks here that are watching away. Alright, let's go with Matthew. Boom. We're going to say, what did I name? Oh, Stinger. They're named after my other, my main Beedrill. Right. 20% chance miss, says Ultimate Ninja Sensei. That was for the Stone Edge, I believe. And yeah, like we dodged Hydro Pump, we dodged Stone Edge. Caliburn was bobbing and weaving around all that stuff. Why do I keep trying to move a box? And what I can't show you is the IVs, because, you know, from what I remember, for breeding these up, they should all be guaranteed to have. Oh, it's Piplup! That was my starter in Gen 4. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Team Rocket Admin Pumpkin. Oh, you say like I need... Oh, you already had a Weedle. Wait a minute. Well, as weird as this might sound, if you have one male, one female, you could breed more. Granted, bear in mind, they are brother and sister technically, so I mean, that's kind of weird. But I mean, that's the thing about breeding. When it comes to making these prize Pokemon, I probably make it a lot harder on myself than I need. Is that in a Moonball? It's a Moonball. That's a pretty cool Pokeball for a Piplup. I mean, cool Pokeball for any Pokemon, really. But, you know, a lot of people have, like, a Ditto, like 6 IV Ditto that they use for all their breeding. To me, that just doesn't sit well in my mind, the fact that you're using one Pokemon to breed with everything. So I actually go through the effort of preparing, you know, linked partners for all the breeding. Sometimes that does take me quite a while, I'm not trading, to get all the Pokemon bred in preparation for our events, but I mean, I feel better about it. Alright, so we gotta find Ike. Where is Ike? I don't see Ike. It is Ike up next, right? And then, so I know Goku Black wants to battle, but we'll put in the request for some more names in just a moment. We gotta find Ike. Hello to Luke. How's it going tonight, man? Haven't talked to you in a little while. How goes the Pokemon going? Have you been able to get out during the winter season? Because, I mean, I know the roads and the sidewalks have not been great for travel lately. But, I mean, it's starting to clear up finally. If you folks are following me on my Instagram and Twitter, you'll see that finally the, where'd everybody go? The volleyball court in the Uptown area that is right near my class I'm taking, I can finally see the sand again. The ice and snow are fading away. That being said, I hear we're getting more snow on Friday, but followed by rain, so it should hopefully all wash away. We will see. Ultimate Ninja Sensei says you should donate a Sport Ball Weedle for the breeding project. That would actually be kind of interesting. What is the Sport Ball? Isn't it just like kind of like a yellow Pokeball? If I remember correctly. Or is it... I guess it is called Sport Ball. Is there a... Technically, is there a Park Ball in the game? I think that's what it was in Gen 2. I'm going to back out and come back in and look for Ike. Excuse me for coughing all in your faces. Still not feeling perfectly fine, but I'm near the end of my sickness, I think. Where is Ike? I'll give it another few tries. If we don't see Ike yet, I'm going to start putting requests in for more names in the chat. We'll give another couple shots here for Ike's name to pop up on our list. So, is everybody looking forward to Trico Community Day in Pokemon Go this weekend? I didn't even realize, but we're going to get 4 times the incubator effectiveness during the event as well. So, currently, I think there's a special box on sale that has tons of incubators. I think you get like 11 supers and 4, or maybe even 6 regular incubators. That's going to be pretty good during that 4 times effectiveness. Okay, we'll try refreshing one more time, and then I'm going to put in requests for other names. But I'll keep Ike's name in the list so that if Ike does pop up between battles, we'll send a battle request to Ike. Okay, let's see. So it's a red Pokeball with a white Pokeball symbol on the red. Oh, right. Okay, I remember seeing those now. It's actually pretty interesting. Oh, you're saying can't do something because of Mesprit. Can't do what because of Mesprit? I'm not sure. I don't even know what Mesprit relates to. As far as, like, I don't know if you're talking about the flat rules for battle. Mesprit, I think, is permitted under flat rules because it's not one of the higher, high-tier legendaries. It's kind of considered like, Zapdos and Entei and stuff like that. Alright, so yeah, so Luke says it's a little bit too icy for traveling around, and T, which is Kariko, is away for working, so yeah, it takes a little while, of course. Takes a little bit of time. You don't have your go partner with you. But as the weather gets better, though, the walking can return. Let's take one last look for Ike here. There's Ike. Okay, boom. I was going to say, that's the last shot. Then we'll have to start getting some other names. But, like a streak of light, Ike arrives just in time. Who here has seen Into the Spider-Verse, by the way? Wasn't that an amazing, amazing movie, I assume, because I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. Now that I say a lot of good things, and now I'm like, well, on second thought, no, it's like something that I kind of don't like about, not just, say, like Spider-Man, but a lot of comic books. There's too many continuities, and it's hard to tell. For me, it's hard to get invested in a character, because, like, this version of the character maybe I like, but then it turns out it's not the real one. The real one is actually a lot more different than I was expecting, and it gets really confusing and complicated. But Into the Spider-Verse is kind of that idea where you get all these multiple universe Spider-Men or Spider-Mans. Even that I don't know. But I mean, it's kind of cool seeing the different ones, like Spider-Gwen, you had Miles Morales, you had my favorite, Spider-Ham. I'm surprised that they still use Spider-Ham for stuff. That was really cool to see. I remember Spider-Ham way back when the comics were first out, and I don't know why I bought it, but like back in the day, I wasn't a super big Spider-Man fan. I wasn't really, I guess, a big fan of a lot of the superhero comic books. I was more into, like, say, well, I guess Ninja Turtles are superheroes, but Ninja Turtles, I would read all their comics. We had Sonic the Hedgehog comic book series. I would watch that. Despite all the bad discussion about what's coming up, I am looking forward to seeing that Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I don't know what to expect. I'm not going in with expectations. I'm keeping an open mind. However, like, I would collect those comics back then, and I guess just maybe the weird look of a pig Spider-Man on the cover, I was like, let me see this. And I didn't realize, like, I think for a long time Spider-Ham wasn't even there. Like, they didn't even bother with him. But I remember watching some gameplay of the Spider-Man video game Shattered Dimensions, and they had the best moment. So Mysterio grabs this tablet, and Spider-Man goes to stop him. It's like a magical ancient tablet. Sam EX. Oh, it's fire type. That ain't good. Well, let's just do this then, because we're gonna fall, obviously. Flamethrower. Ouch. So, Mysterio shatters the tablet. It's supposed to give him control over dimensions or whatever it was, and the shattered remnants of that tablet go into various dimensions. So Madam Web shows up, and she has this big web behind her showing all the different kinds of Spider-Mans. Even the one, I guess the Japanese live action where he had like a giant Power Rangers mech. Look into that if you know what I'm talking about. But so she's discussing all these different things, and he completely gets sidetracked. He points at one of the little holes in the web, and he's like, "Is that a cartoon pig?" And I was like, "They referenced Spider-Ham? That was crazy. That was hilarious." Alright, so apparently I need to go see Into the Spider-Verse, I hear. I mean, it actually got, Academy Awards, did it not? Ow, why would Flamethrower would have done the trick. Oh, maybe you thought I was going to King Shield. So just to get some damage off. Well, I mean, they don't call him Caliburn for nothing, I guess. Ouch. Well, we're down to one last Pokemon already. This Salazzle is razzle-dazzling all over the castle. bonus points at all? Well, I mean, is there anything to really be done? This! Wait. Alright, check this out. You might think you've won. Let me tell you something. Alright? You've definitely won. Wait a minute! What, toxic? You playing the long game? Let's Thunder Punch this thing. Okay. Now, I will admit, you did have me shocked for a second. I was like, wait, why would you go for Toxic on a Steel type? And then I saw you were doing the animation like, what? I forgot. Corrosion, of course. Salazzle and Salandit can poison Steel types. And we have Alvis coming in. You're not gonna Venom Drench me, are you? You are! Why would you do that? What's this? I can Flamethrower, that's fine too. I mean, it ain't stab though. I think we can handle this. I'm kidding, of course. That's the only reason you won. Critical hit. Well played, RNG. No, actually, well played to Ike. You did prepare that team for quite some time, and it showed. Look at that. 2 Pokemon left. Very well done. Now, I'm going to send you a trade request. We're going to send Ike the reward Mawile. And then, prepare the rest of you. I'm going to throw in the chat momentarily. Battle request coming in, and I'll get you guys to throw your names if you have not yet battled in our stream tonight for a chance to get a Mawile. Alright, trade request. Let's hope it doesn't mess up on us again, too, and have to delay any future trades. Okay, Ike, let us send you a Mawile. And good game to you as well. Not bad. Yeah, Goku Black, you were surprised, too. Like, wait, how can you Toxic a Steel type? I was so confused. I was like, huh? And then click. Oh, right. That was the whole thing when they showed Salandit in the lead up to Sun and Moon. Of course. Corrosion. Alright, let's... No, not you. You. I spent a lot of time preparing these trap jaws. We're getting an egg. What's in the egg, I wonder? Team Rocket Admin Pumpkin asking what's the next gym, I believe. Following the Johto path, we're going to be going to Mahogany Town next. So the next team is going to be Ice-type. The next prize will be an Ice-type Pokemon. Which reminds me, in a little bit, maybe in a couple days' time, I'm going to put a post on the community tab on the channel asking which Ice-type should be the prize Pokemon for our next Wi-Fi session. And I'll put some suggestions as a poll. My nose is itchy again. There we go. I'll put some suggestions as a poll. You guys can vote for those. And even just throw some comments beneath and just say, you know, if you have a different suggestion for ice types. Just remember, of course, it has to be a Pokemon that I can breed. So Articuno, stuff like that, I can't commit to doing that because you can't breed legendaries. But beyond that, I'll see what I can do to breed up some pretty interesting ice types. Alright, so let's get ready. I'm going to request battle request, I guess. Hang on, I got to type battle requests. Go! Double exclamation point once again, because this is an important thing. Salazzle was the only thing that you're going to use for the match. And you actually would have won with the flamethrower, too, I'm pretty sure. You just went to the Toxic just to remind us all that, yeah, you can poison Steel types in certain situations. I still wonder if a Ditto holds a Mega Stone and transforms into the Pokemon that uses the Mega Stone, can it Mega Evolve? Goku Black says, you couldn't do that to you, you would Hakai with Dazzle, as well as Beerus would say, I'll destroy you. Well, I mean, did Goku Black ever use the Hakai? I mean, I know what you're getting at. I think, in the manga, didn't apparently Goku learn Hakai from Beerus? Like, they said something like he didn't use it in the anime, but I think I saw in the manga, however you pronounce it, that he was using Hakai. Which is crazy. So Goku Black, you do want to have a shot? I'll put your name here as next. We'll give it a few moments, see if anyone else throws some battle requests, and if not, we'll take one final battle versus... You know what? We got time. I'm going to let people throw some requests in there as we battle. I'm going to send you the battle request right now so we have something to watch. Something for all of us to enjoy, if I can find you. Where are you at, Roku? Roku Saki! Does anyone know who Oroku Saki is in the chat? Somewhat of an... I guess I shouldn't say it's an older reference because he's been reinvented many times, you know, very recently in some situations, but it's always been a name going back to the old comics that I used to read, as I referenced earlier. We know who that guy is. So in the manga, Goku did use the Hawkeye. Interesting. Dazzling Shell says the others were Pokemon you know, since you got them. Brandon from Gen 4 and Alvis from Gen 7. Okay. And there's Roku right there. Alright, we'll send a battle invite towards Roku and get the potential last fight of the stream underway. As I clear my throat. So, just to let you know, too, if you're watching the Pokemon Crystal version randomized Nuzlocke on the channel, the next couple episodes, I am completely off when it comes to the episode numbers. It wasn't until I was done recording all the videos for this week that I realized, wait, I was off by a number. So, I'm trying to do what I can to have all these videos prepared properly. The thumbnails will have the proper number, but me in the video, I'll just say it's like episode 31. I'm like, here we are with episode number 30 of blah, 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 blah. And then I'm done recording. I thought, did I mess up all those numbers? And I could edit the, the videos, but I'm like, the heck with it. You guys know. You can see the thumbnail. You can see the actual title of the video. Whatever I say doesn't matter. In fact, that's kind of true of most of what I say when it comes to filler material as we battle random trainers. Alright, let us battle to... I like this music. Let's do this. So, Admin Pumpkin says, Fire, Fighting, Rock, and Steel to take on Ice types. Indeed, those are the weaknesses. I believe... Isn't there another weakness that Ice has, though? I seem to think it had 5. I might be wrong on that, though. Fire, Fighting, Rock, and Steel. Maybe that is the only 4. I can't think of any others, actually. And Luke is correct. Orokusaki is the original name, the pre-villain name, I guess, of the Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Dazzling Shell says, the Milotic was on your team because the Steel types rust against water moves. Technically, but Water type does resist the Steel type attacks, however, so that was a good defensive choice. And we have the Pika Killer. Ouch. Huh. We gotta break that disguise as soon as possible, if we can. Swords Dance. That ain't good. Pumpkin asks, what can be used in the flat rules? That is essentially no mythical Pokemon. So, like Mew, Celebi, stuff like that, they can't be used. And think of like the bigger kind of legendaries, like the box art legendary Pokemon. Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyogre, Groudon, stuff like that. Those can't be used. In fact, didn't I say at some point I'm going to put in the description which Pokemon can't be used? I really should. So, we luck out and are immune to the Toxic. Can't luck out to get the Freeze, but I mean, that was almost a free turn for us, so I'm not going to complain about that. What am I doing with my life? I have a Steel move. I should be going for the Steel move. I mean, a little bit too late now. So I guess that last turn was a bit of a mulligan on both sides. In comes the never-ending nightmare. You're talking about Ultra Beasts. Yeah, can Ultra Beasts be used in flat rules? I'm pretty sure they can. I think I've actually battled against some Ultra Beasts. Eviolite pulls through. If only I had actually chosen my Steel type move. Things would be kind of different right about now, but whatever. Alright, let's drop to the Shadow Sneak. Unless, can we survive this? Oh. But I'm kind of surprised we survived the Z move. Was that actually Z move based off of Never Ending Nightmare? Because maybe that's based off of Shadow Sneak. Because that might be why we survived, not crazy base power. Alright. Let's do this. Just in case we see a Shadow Sneak, I want to try to drop that attack stat. Well played. Not bad. Well, let's hope that our shield form can handle this hit. Because in comes a Shadow Sneak at +4. Whoa! Okay, we got kind of lucky there. Stance change, come on! Shadow Sneak it up. You got this, Caliburn. Alright, boom. Down goes the Mimikyu. Those things are scary. When you don't have Scald to break the disguise and get a burn, those things are scary. Especially when you use Z-Splash. Question, has anyone out there actually used a Z-Splash before? I have not. But I do love the fact that they actually made Splash kind of useful. Alright. Which Mega Charizard will this be? None! At least not yet. Dazzling Shell says, the Milotic was raised by you. Salazzle as well. And a third Pokemon that could have used, but Sam X handled the battle. It actually did very well. That's a Dragon Dates Charizard, what we got right there. Is it going to be a Mega Charizard X? Just because it didn't Mega Evolve yet does not mean it's not going to. So +1 attack, +1 defense. Sorry, +1 speed. Well, oh, it is Mega Charizard X. So, kind of hoping it's going for Dragon Dance again, because I tried to play around that. It did not. See, I figured they might. I wanted to get it Reflect up. I could have Shadow Snuck and got a little damage off, but it ain't happening. Boom. Alright, down to our final Pokemon. It is our team leader. Jasmine hits the field. It's going to hit the field a second time when it drops, because that Flare Blitz we cannot take. Although, we handled Flare Blitz from Arcanine earlier. Fun fact. That don't matter, because this thing has Tough Claws. It's a +1 attack stat. It's a Mega Charizard X. I don't think a Mawil's handling a Flare Blitz. But if anyone can, it's this Mawile. Come on, Jasmine. Tank this hit. You got use both of those heads. That's not actually heads. That's your hair. That's your horns. That didn't matter. Ouch. Can we recoil, knock it out? Of course not. Well, that was a quick one. But good game to Roku. Congratulations. Let's send a trade request your way and give you a Mawile, which we've seen so much competent use of this past live stream. It is not the Mawile's fault, of course. It is my fault. It's actually not even really fault, so to speak. It's just that the only other steel types I had to work with were not the best. I mean, well, no. Aegislash can be crazy amazing. But me being not the competitive type, I'm like, you know what? I got an Igaloo. We're going to go for that little baby steel type Sandshrew. That's the way I like, whoops, to do it. Click. Boom. There we go. Alright, good game indeed, Goku. Let's send you a Mawile. And all three Pokemon, says Dazzling Shell, that were raised for the battle were part of the same egg group. Dragon, I think? Is it... I think they would all be Dragon type. Not type, but I mean Dragon egg group. So we're going to send over Trapjaw. It's actually kind of good. I think we're all done battling for the night, which worked out well, because I only apparently forgot to nickname all these Pokemon. We did have 10 nicknamed. It looks like we gave out... Well, technically gave out 6, even though the one I gave Sailor Pika is still sitting here. That's just so weird that now there's 2 of that Pokemon. It's like, do you guys ever watch Star Trek? The Next Generation, when Commander Riker was getting teleported, like beamed off the planet, but then it bounced off like a solar flare or something and then teleported back down. But it actually split him? That's what happened. Mawile is Commander William T. Riker of the Starship Enterprise. That's not true, but weird. So we got us an Arbok and a Netball. Pretty cool. I love, like, I don't use the Pokeballs to catch things because I like the challenge of a regular red and white Pokeball, but I do like the design of a bunch of Pokeballs, especially Kurt's Apricorn Pokeballs. Kind of wish there was a way to get more of those, like, in bulk, but doesn't look like there is. You know what I actually got to start doing is, okay, I'm just going to disconnect right now. Give it a few moments to make sure we are all done with the battling. I don't see any more people. I'm just going to say one last invite for maybe another battle or two for anyone that has not yet battled for a prize. Let's see here. Any more battle requests? Go. Oops, that's not a question mark. Alright, boom. So if there's anyone else that wants to battle, let me know. But yeah, like there's the online competitions that like in the past that I've battled, you actually get one of those special Pokeballs, which was really neat. Like you get an extra Moon Ball. Like what I would like to do is get multiple supplies of these apricorn Pokeballs, use them to catch Pokemon for our prizes, and then, you know, breed them up and pass on the Pokeballs that way, because that would just be really cool. Having, you know, say like a Clefairy, for example, if it was like in a Moon Ball or something. That would be cool. And hello, Jennifer Vlogs 1. How am I? Well, I'm doing pretty good. Still kind of sick. I had a cold. I caught it last, I think, about a week ago now, last Thursday. And it was getting pretty bad. I'm still not fully recovered from it yet, but I'm pretty close. Other than that, I'm doing good. How are you doing? You're getting ready for your vacation on March 31st. That's coming up in less than 2 weeks from now. So where is it that you're going again? I know you mentioned it in a previous stream. I just cannot recall. Actually, fun fact. I slipped and fell on ice yesterday. Wasn't bad, though. I was out doing some of my Pokemon Go snapshot photos, and I got this pretty cool shot of... We have a moose statue in the Uptown area, and I wanted to get pictures of my Tauros Bullwinkle, so we're like there. And I stood up on this ledge, get a photo sort of top down. It was a really cool photo. I go to walk back. I happened to step on the only patch of ice on a hill, and I slipped. And I fell down, caught myself with my arm, so I just kind of slid down. It was actually kind of fun. It didn't hurt, and I was just like, you know, whee, yay. Take care of Jobra, and don't ask how you came up with the name Jobra. It just came to you in a very weird way. Well, it's basically Joe Swanson, who also has no legs, you know, in Family Guy. And, well, he has them, he just doesn't use them. But instead of Cobra, it's Jobra. Oh, you're going to Vietnam. Okay, now I remember. You mentioned that before, yeah. So, Goku, I'm going to assume that's where the name Jobra comes from. Let's do it! Alright, but I think we are done. Oh, wait a minute. Dazzling Shell says, you did some research on Cerebi, found out some stuff that Salazzle can potentially do in battle. I will tell you this. I know they can get Nasty Plot. I've actually gone into the battle tree with... what's her name again? The bad girl. I haven't fought her in forever. What is her name? You know, the Team Admin Pumpkin. Team Admin Pumpkin. No, Pumpkin, you're messing me up. The Team Skull Admin Plumeria. Right. She usually has a Salazzle, and it goes like Nasty Plot, Flamethrower. It's got Sludge Bomb. It can actually tear up a lot of Pokemon. Alright, but I think that's it for the stream for tonight. I'm going to go and... basically rest up, try to take care of myself. I'm starting to get a little bit clogged up in the nose again, so you don't want to hear me talk all nasally, so we're not going to do that. So, yeah, that's basically it. But for those of you that want to stick around later in this week for some more live streaming fun, we're going to be doing a members exclusive scavenger hunt this Friday for some Charmander, which I bred up. Going to be max stats around the board, except for one, based on which Mega Charizard I'm intending it to be. And for any members who have been a member since February, and I did not give a Pokemon out for February just yet, they're going to get one of each. So that being Sailor Pika, we've got Isaac Wolf the Fire Striker. I don't see him here today, but he would get those as well if his 3DS was working. And Shorty MC, the other member on the channel. But if you're not currently a member and you want to get your hands on one of these Charmander of your choosing, you can join the channel now, next day, or Friday during the stream, and... since we've got some Pokemon bred up, some Charmander for either Mega Charizard X or Mega Charizard Y, if you join as a member, you can choose which of those you get during the Scavenger Hunt live stream. So stay tuned for that on Friday. Other than that, we got Pokemon Crystal version still going throughout the week. Saturday, might not have anything on the channel because I'm going to be busy with, first of all, we have a Pokemon TCG event at Heroes Beacon. I'm going to be doing my professory duties there. And later on, as soon as the event is done, we've got Trico Community Day to take care of. And that's going to be cool. Seeing all the... like, Shiny Trico is really cool looking. It's... some Pokemon shiny versions are not really that different. Like I was talking to my cousin about Sunkern, and Sunkern is not really all that different. But Trico, in my opinion, looks amazing as a shiny. So we're going to be hunting them down. Sunday, I'll see what I can do for sitting down for some streaming. I've no promises, but I might, as long as my schedule's not busy, might have time for some TCG on Sunday. But that's going to be, you know, play it by ear, up in the air. What I do want to try to get done, though, is record the Trico Community Day, edit that Saturday night, and have it up for Sunday so you guys can check out my hopeful 52 shiny Trico. Who knows? I'm just gonna say I love AR Plus mode. I've complained about it before. There's some glitchiness where the Pokemon, like, it suddenly recalibrates and hides them in the grass again. I've actually learned how to circumvent that little bit of a glitch. So I've gotten pretty good at AR Plus mode, and hopefully I can get some cool scenes as I catch some Trico. Alright, so I guess that's going to be it. Let's see. Jennifer Vlogs, you're going to have live video on March 5th at 12. March 5th? You mean that you were in a video on March 5th? Because March 5th was a couple weeks ago. I'm confused on what time we're talking about. And indeed, until next time, Penguin Toes, says Dazzling Shell. Take your word for it. And so long to Sailor Pika. Throw on some Charizard hats and lab coats to everybody. So long to Goku Black. And I'll talk to you later on there, Luke, on the old FB, of course. And for everybody else, take care of yourselves. Have a good evening. And stay tuned to the channel for some more random Pokemon content from the Crystal version, Randomized Nuzlocke. And as I say, we got that members exclusive live stream. When I say exclusive, anyone can come check it out. But the members are the only ones that actually get to take part in getting the prizes. And, you know, having fun scavenger hunting for things. Anyways, that's enough hype on that one. I'm going to sign off now. Folks, thank you once again for hanging out, watching the stream. Diggersby says this was an enjoyable and entertaining stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying me sitting here rambling. But, I mean, also showing some cool battle footage. Alright, have a good evening, everybody. Professor Chaz is signing off. Wait a minute. Can I do this? Can I actually do this? Hang on. I'm jumping the gun here. I'm going to try something. I gotta find where it's at. Hang on, bear with me, bear with me. I might not be able to do this. I should be able to do it. Yes. Check this out. I think I can put the outro. Maybe. I'm just gonna give it a shot. I don't care. I gotta find the thing. Where is it? Check this out. Oh, don't play yet. No. Hang on, hang on. Stop it. Okay, let's pretend that didn't happen. But look at this. There we go. Alright. So once again, folks, thank you for hanging out and watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time. It worked. Alright, have a good evening, everybody, and I'll see you back here on the channel next time. Now, how do I stop this? There's the end stream button. Have a good evening.